Everybody scamming folks.
Yeah, I mean, the best way they know how. You gotta
That's what
get
I
it.
know.
My
That's
mom
it's some
always tell me,
folks.
man, you gotta be good or be good at it. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So,
What's the biggest, I guess, lesson or event that you've ever forgiven and let go, or all of you, not just Liz?
well, when I was younger, my mama had threw away all my childhood movies, Lion King, the goddamn dinosaurs, like all them good childhood movies. She had a garage sale and sold all my videotapes. That was a major event for me that I had to forgive her for.
All right. I ain't trying to laugh at your trauma, but I wish you would have came harder than that, bro. How old was you? Like 13?
Younger than that, I'm sure. Younger.
I was in middle school.
Was it while you was at home?
She did it in front of your face?
Yeah.
Made you
It
sit
was
there
in
and
front
watch?
of you? Okay. I was about to say, like, to me, it'll be more devastating if I'm like gone and then I come back and you done violated my space, basically. That's different to me.
No, I knew the whole time.
Damn.
There was nothing I could do about it.
And you couldn't just go back and get his shoes. Don't be beating that ass.
I feel you, John. My mom was just like, she didn't even do a garage sale. She's like, we need space, and so she grabbed all like half of my sister's toys and half of my toys, and she just like threw them all out.
Damn.
Cold-blooded.
Yeah. Nah, but on the real, some real stuff though. What you got?
I don't even know if I should put this on the pod.
What's the question again?
What's
What's the deepest thing you done forgave somebody for?
or the hardest thing that you felt like you've had to put the most effort into forgiving someone?
I would say I was violated when I was 16 by a family member. This was one of my first times meeting one of these family members, you know, and a lot of it happened to be, oh, you're gay, I want to change the fact that you're gay. Right? So, family violates me. At that first meeting to me to change my lifestyle that I ain't even in all the way yet. However, this person has come forward, apologized for it, and I don't think we would ever like be like close. You know what I'm saying? But I also don't hate this nigga. You know what I mean?
That's good.
I don't hate him.
That's good. So you think you forgave him?
Yes.
And that's good too. I think it's power in that. I think it's a lot of power in that. And I mean, the fact that he apologized helped.
Definitely help.
But yeah, I mean, I couldn't imagine going through something like that.
Right.
And I don't know how deep it was, but still violated you.
Yeah, so I also feel like not making any excuses for him, not saying that he didn't know better or anything like that. But the biggest thing I had to do was, again, make sure I didn't blame myself. You know, this is someone who I'm supposed to be looking up to. This is, you know what I'm saying? I was violated. I was misguided, you know? With that being said, though, I also didn't put myself in positions for that to happen again.
But you know what I want to say, though? And I know you from Atlanta. But I just feel like Atlanta home to, like, a lot of shiesty-ass people, though.
the world is home to a lot of shicey ass people.
Okay, I'll
Yeah, I was gonna say I actually learned like in my 20s, a lot of people really had fucked up like families, like and a lot of people have been violated by their families.
Oh,
like
yeah.
honestly, and I remember recently at least comedians kept making jokes about like how Thanksgiving is always like such a traumatizing time for people because they got to see all their family again and like I get it, man. Like I dated this one girl, bro. It was the worst. No, it wasn't the worst. Like this, just the situation was the worst. She had been,
Violated.
I want to. I'm gonna use the word. She was raped by her stepfather, and her mother found out and stayed with him, and really kind of blamed the Bible, like husband above all. And I don't know if her mother ever like accepted it or just denied it the whole time. I know she denied it at first, but that's when like Thanksgiving, Christmas, all that shit. She still loves her mom, which I think is complicated, but want to see her mom for shit, but can't go home because that nigga still lived there and it make her wild uncomfortable.
Damn.
Yeah, and that was one, man. Like if I would have stayed with her, I really would have killed her. Like I can say it now because I'm not gonna be with her, but I don't know how I would have been able to like build a family with her with him around.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, and I just knew it was affecting her, and I think I would have killed him, honestly. Like, like I really thought about it too. Like he was a truck driver. Like I would have followed him a little while, finally. You know what I mean? Not to give out too much info because I'm not gonna do it, so I don't mind saying. Yeah, I was gonna get to it though. Like I promise. Like if I stay with this girl, because you could just tell she was so like affected by it, and it was her mom. You know what I mean? Her mom really, really let her down in that.
Yeah, man, that's
right.
sad, man.
That was heavy.
I'm counting on you to protect me. You know what I mean? And you with the person who violated me.
Now the grandkids can't be around. She ain't gonna be able to trust her kids with her mom.
And she was like a teenager when it happened.
Wow.
Like 12 maybe. You know what I mean? Like early. Like teens or preteens type time.
I heard of times where they stay and they don't believe it, but this mom actually believed it and even tried to put the Bible into it. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Wedding
I know the
vows.
guy, he denied it the whole time. And that was probably one of the things that I think made the mom more comfortable in staying with him. But yeah, it's crazy, man. A lot of families suck. I got some shit in my family. I don't want to talk about it, but yeah. Becoming older and becoming privy to certain things. I also remember in my early 20s, I used to be kind of upset with my mom for not really sharing family things. Like, yo, I'm old enough. You need to start, like, telling me things. Why didn't you tell me anything?
Right.
And now as I'm getting older, it's like, oh, I probably would still tell me more things, but I can see why you didn't want to. It's like, it's a difficult conversation to have about people that you are around, which may be more reason to say something, but...
How do you bring it up to your kid? I mean, even if they are old enough, like, how do you just like, hey, and now that you're old enough, we could talk about all of these dark things that we've been keeping from you, like,
Especially, I'm sorry, I just cut somebody.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, especially since communication can be so hard. So I imagine that, as a child, especially, I don't know how it is in any other communities, but I know in black communities, y'all gotta eat at the kids' table and kids gotta stay out of adults' faces or whatever. And then it's like, it's this whole, they be so mad that it's a break in communication or that we don't come and talk to them. But we was never included in these conversations to begin with. Then when we do bring the stuff to your attention, you don't believe us, you know what I'm saying? Or you say we acting fast, we doing this, we doing that, you know what I'm saying? But the only thing is we modeling what we see. You know what I'm saying? And if you only have me watching other shit and not you, then this is what I'm gonna model. If you have me watching you, then I'm gonna model you. You know what I mean? And it's just really fucked up. It's an ongoing cycle of trauma. Bingo. It's an ongoing cycle of trauma that we cannot escape. You know, this is just as deep as all the traumas and shit from slavery.
And then you lost me at the end. I was with you until that
It
very
is.
last
It's a
line.
domino effect.
I don't think it's the same as
It's
the
not
same
the
traumatic as
It's not.
slavery.
It's nowhere near that. But it's the effects of that trauma that's trickled down through the generations, though,
It's
and
just
still
as
affecting us.
insidious. It's just as effective. It's just as long term as some of the effects of slavery.
I hear you. I didn't come to argue with anybody today.
What?
Good vibes.
I don't know. You started with the pod beef early.
I know, but that was before we were recording.
Right.
We got anything else?